So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. And here's Azar.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency. Ekitike! And it's a goal! And there is your opener. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
So, a breakthrough already. It's Azar! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
De Ligt. Edmilson. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Yamal wins the duel this time. Haaland. And now the breakaway. That pass isn't the best. Jeff United Chiba leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Totti. Mateus. Collier. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. O'Shea. Desai. Collar dominates aerially so often. Hullet. Yaya Toure. And it's Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Very nicely done. Roberto Carlos going face-to-face with his great rival. An instinctive... Oh, great leap! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
That's good play. Hazard. Oh, shooting chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mateus did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Raul always looking for that half a chance. Hullet running with the ball. Out towards the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Haaland. Well, that's a dangerous ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a promising position. He's got away. Roberto Carlos! And this is a decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Hazard. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Roberto Carlos. And that should get the job done. Good read, needed to be. Chance here to counter. Collar makes a dash for it. Not where it came from. Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. United Chiba are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Yaya Toure. And it's Azar. And here's Hullet. And it's made its way to him. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Jeff United Chiba go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Jeff United Chiba leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Goes for a shot! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. And here's Rui Costa.
Such good technique.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. De Ligt. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. And here's Hullet. Ødegaard. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Good-looking ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. Jeff United Chiba just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Rummenigge could move up a gear here. Rummenigge will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff, there he goes, motoring forward. Oh, it's Rijkaard. That's very neat. Now it's Hullet. Little pass back, couldn't squeeze it through. Mateus, and he welcomes it in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cruyff gets across and deals with it. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Rijkaard. And it's Yaya Toure. And Yaya Toure! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Jeff United Chiba are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Haaland. Jeff United Chiba perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Cruyff. And this is... And the finish! And he passes it long.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Totti going forward. Time and again they are repelled. Rummenigge. And this is Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Now it's Cruyff. Spread out to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Madrid can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Pass somewhat off target. O'Shea engages and forces him off the ball. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. This might spell danger. Wow, that's a fine save. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. Dani Olmo, towering header! It is close, but that is the last of it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. And it's Roberto Carlos. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, it's come loose. They're back in possession and ready to go again. David has had a shot! Fantastic from David! A finish of true class! And we have liftoff! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Jeff United Chiba are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tries to play it through. Spread out to the left. And it's hoisted clear. Shot a goal! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Alaba.
Jeff Chiba are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Schlotterbeck is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Nicely weighted ball, and that could set him on his way. Kvaratskhelia has the space to scheme. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now, can they get him away? Celtic have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim. Here's a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Rui Costa. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's intervened well there. Alaba. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That has ended up in no man's land. Rui Costa. It's Hullet. Rijkaard. Hazard. Rijkaard. Rui Costa. Quality ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. It's a really well-measured ball. Crosses it in.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Played back. Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Hullet. Hullet!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Rijkaard. Bellingham. Kvaratskhelia. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. Bellingham. He's rising! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
David really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
McTominay clears.
There will be one look at a time.
Kvaratskhelia! And that's off target.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
And he was quick to react. And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Jeff United Chiba unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
Jeff Chiba can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he whips in across. And he gets rid in a hurry.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
David. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rui Costa. And it's Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. And this is Hazard. Elects to cross. Rijkaard with the clearance.
Jeff Chiba clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And it's Hazard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be a throw-in. Doesn't quite get there. Jeff United Chiba choosing to make the first change. So Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Roberto Carlos. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Celtic appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And the pass is intercepted. Jeff United Chiba are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Cruyff. Out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Zakaria. It's Bellingham. Played into space. That's good vision. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's been shifted off it.
Celtic surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easy...
Big chance! He's got a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So they have it all to do again.
Jeff, Chiba really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up.
And the finish! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Wriggles his way through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle?
Substitution for Celtic. Number 19. Coming on the field is number 17. Somerslide.
Messi! In he goes again! And that's a real chance missed. There's a sharp little ball here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. Gattuso.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Right card. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Knocks it into space. And that Rummenigge. And he shoots! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned... And pull it! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Yaya Toure. And it's Azar. Oh, such a clever touch.
That was lovely, that.
Spread it left. Driven in. Oh, good fly! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Bergamy. And it's Bellingham. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And he plays one through.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Rijkaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Still goalless. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Has a look and plays it forward. McTominay does really well to win the ball there. Yaya Toure. And here's Azar. Rijkaard. Picked out brilliantly. Showing good feet. Pullet proves just a little bit too strong. Lovely feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a sharp pass. Forlan. Forlan! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rijkaard. It's Rui Costa. Rui Costa. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nuno Mendes. Here's Rodri. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now he's running away.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Shot could be on. That's very neat. And this is Pullet. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was struck with genuine force.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. That's Rijkaard. Yaya Toure! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Yaya Toure. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hazard has another go! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Pinged towards the front line. Rui Costa. Pull it. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Hullet. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And so the action is resumed.
Jeff, Chiba are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Rijkaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
And it's Hullet. And this is Hazard. Spread out to the left. Hazard is onto this. A lot of space. It's Hazard! Nearly, but not quite. McTominay conjures time and space where few can. Over to the other side. Rui Costa.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He has a look up. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! And the game has liftoff! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Number 19.
Jeff United Chiba have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
That's good play. And it's Rijkaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Played with finesse. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's destined for the flank. Roberto Carlos delivers. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Deftly away. And this is Hazard. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pinches it off him. Haaland. Now it's Forlan. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting chance!
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
McTominay. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Forlan. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Ekitike. Number 4, Hullet. Number 20, Rui Costa. Number 7, Hazard.
Rodri.
Number 3,
into the last 5 minutes.
coming on the field. Number
I thought it was
9,
going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ibrahimovic. Number 10, Messi. Number 15,
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Suarez. Number 5,
Jeff
Gattuso.
United Chiba, moments now away from seeing this one out. That has been cut short.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Forlan receives it in a wide position. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Jeff United Chiba have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. It's Drogba! Now he's off and running. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's neat. And it's Rijkaard. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to... Oh,
Roberto Carlos! Hullet touches it back. Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. Now it's Yamal. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Drogba!
that's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And the pass is intercepted. He's found a way past. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Kimmich. Here comes the corner. last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Jeff United Chiba have the chance to go the other way. And he's running through. Lovely feet. Rijkaard. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. Yaya Toure gets a foot in and wins the ball. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. Azar. And it's Hullet. Ekitike. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Caceres. It's Vinicius Junior, and he's had it nicked away. Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Azar. And this is Hullet. But he's left disappointed. Oh, nice touch.
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Rui Costa. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He's on it. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No way through, so back it comes. And this is Hullet. Can he finish? That's going to go a long way. Roberto Carlos. Cross to the back post. That has been knocked clear. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Yaya Toure. That's tidy. It's Azar! Not a bad try by any means. Cafu. That has ended up in no man's land. Hullet. Space for him to turn and look. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
Jeff Chiba really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Jeff Chiba have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Always onto this. Now that's Roper! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Jeff United Chiba present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a promising position. Has to go back here. Oh, super shot at goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Jeff United Chiba have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos plays it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Palmeiras couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Rijkaard being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Lovely bit of skill. 60 minutes played. And it's Yaya Toure. He is through here. And the shot!
Jeff Chiba really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible chance for a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Jeff United Chiba have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Distributed tidily. And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Jeff Chiba really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Rui Costa. Number 4, Gullit. Number 7,
McTominay.
Hazard. Number
It's a good spell of
19,
possession, this.
Ekitike. Number 3, Rijkaard.
And it's Yaya Toure.
Coming on the field. Number
And this is
10,
Ibrahimovic.
Messi.
He's played it
Number
back.
11,
And it's Yaya
Ibrahimovic.
Toure.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
O'Shea
Number
is one of
9,
those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Iniesta.
And Iniesta. He's in a great position here. Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Cruyff.
Jeff Chiba really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Vinicius Junior. Knocks it out wide. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Here comes the cross. Caceres is there and he can get that clear. Yaya Toure. Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Little pass back.
Jeff, Chiba really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Tries a shot! Drogba does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found a way through. Delivers the ball.
Has been indicated.
Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, that's nice. Rijkaard. But that signals the very end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. And this is Hazard. Roberto Carlos, and it's played into the middle. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! There it is! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Marcelo cuts out the pass. Oh, good spread. Now it's Bale. Nice one too, very nice. That is good strength. And the finish! Superb from Hullet! A finish of true class! And they're threatening to fly away here. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Jeff United Chiba are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected.
Real chance! He's gone direct here. Lukaku going after that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rijkaard. Hazard. And here's Lukaku. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Marquinhos. And it's Xabi Alonso. Bale. Now that looks a decent ball. Now and a chance! Goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And it's Hazard. Roberto Carlos going face-to-face with his great rival. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And this is Rui Costa! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's having a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's got away. It's a goal kick. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. In towards the back stick. And that has been knocked clear. Opts to play it back. Has to go back here. Yaya Toure. Oh, sweet feet. Look at the space here. It's Lukaku! Bale, who can single-handedly make a difference. Marquinhos. Xabi Alonso. Spread neatly. And he's managed to get free. Mackay's cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. Jeff United Chiba heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Roberto Carlos. And this is Hazard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yaya Toure. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. In by Rui Costa. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. It's Rui Costa. Rijkaard. No, he's not getting past him there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has been cut short. Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Hazard. And it's half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now, and the stop.
And a header! And that's a tidy finish. And this is getting better and better. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And now he has two. Jeff United Chiba go up by 2 and are looking good. Oh, Aubameyang! Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Hazard. He is through here. Roberto Carlos. And he's been shifted off it. Lukaku needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, they're sensible.
And the shot! And that was struck with genuine force. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Jeff United Chiba are looking to go forward now.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Big chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Rashford certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Hullet. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. No way through. Shapes to shoot! You've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Rijkaard. Toure, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, that is a nice touch. It's Asa! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bale. McTominay spots it and intercepts. O'Shea. Nicely aimed pass. That's a good ball out wide. Knocks it into space. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, good effort! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Ball is over the line. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Kimmich. And here's Ibrahimovic. O'Shea. This looks promising. Cantona receives it in a good position here. Chance! And that's a good finish. They are playing them off the park. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Jeff United Chiba are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him.
Tries a shot! And no mistake. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Jeff United Chiba are having a ball here. Aubameyang is herring after that one. Hernus quietly revving up. Hernus, real chance here. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Off the post. And he's stuck it away. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Nicely spread. 5 minutes to add. Yaya Toure. Now it's Ibrahimovic. O'Shea. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's a pretty loose pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well seen, saw that coming. And that's that. Jeff United Chiba looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. And he's been shifted off it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar, he's got away. Back could it go? Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And Portugal score first. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well read, and the danger is averted. De Ligt, tidy with his distribution.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Gerrard. Yamal. He has found the way through. Desai, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rui Costa. It's Hullet. Rijkaard. He's played it back. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything...
And Hullet! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And this is Yaya Toure! And that's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
They're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Kukçu. That's really well manoeuvred. Neymar goes for a shot! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Portugal leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Hazard. And it's made its way to him. Roberto Carlos has the space. Oh, good fly! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly...
Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
De Ligt. Now Costa Curta. Now it's Yamal. That's a good foray he's making. Foot in. Yaya Toure. O'Shea. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Rijkaard. Oh, look at this. Rijkaard! And he nearly went all the way.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos goes short. And this is Yaya Toure! And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. O'Shea. Desai is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. And it's Yaya Toure. 5 minutes till the break. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Hazard. Roberto Carlos. Cross in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Rui Costa. Now Yaya Toure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Passed their way up the pitch. Well, played right into his path. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the whistle goes for half-time. Jeff United Chiba are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. The second half is up and running.
Jeff Chiba are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Hullet. Rijkaard. And he's quick to return it. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's Rijkaard. That is lovely. Roberto Carlos in towards the back stick. Albert Ferrer getting this one clear. Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Great ball if he can get there. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Neymar. Gerrard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. Played over towards the opposite flank. Rui Costa. Hullet finding himself in space. Ekitike is onto this. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Jeff United Chiba have their third corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And this is Yaya Toure! And that's a good finish. And the comeback is complete. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yaya Toure under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Rui Costa receives it in a wide position. That's a sharp pass. Nicely spread. It's a promising position.
There they go, hunting again.
That's the throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Roberto Carlos. Number 3,
It's going to be another throw.
Number 4, Pullet. Number 19, Ekitike.
Now that's well done, really robust.
Rui Costa.
It's a good run he's making out on the left.
Number 13,
Messi.
Joshua Kimmich. Number 5,
He's a sharp little ball here.
Number 21.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Cantona. Number
Chance!
11.
Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it,
It's Hazard! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Hazard has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Jeff United Chiba get their fourth corner. Kimmich with the short one. Yaya Toure! It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And it's O'Shea. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cantona gets on his bike and on the move. Forced to go back. Oh, cracking ball. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That has ended up in no man's land. Jeff United Chiba close now to seeing this one through to the end. Kimmich plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. O'Shea.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Yaya Toure. Kimmich played into space. This looks promising. Kukçu. Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So that's it. It is all over. Jeff United Chiba have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Yaya Toure taking in the accolades.